This is a little too dark. Kind of gets a beautiful view in though. Isn't it lovely? This is a couch. What the fuck am I doing here? What the fuck am I doing here? What am I doing? What are you doing here?
Hello? Can I come in?
What is he doing
It's
here?
cold out here. Well, you know what? Fuck you! The PAX was a bad show anyway. Bad writing. It's literally just Warrior Cat.
Anyway, welcome back to Object Couch. We're on a couch. There's like a couch in the water somewhere out there.
Why is tea in the ocean?
I think
Like,
at
why?
least there's a couch out there somewhere. I'm not 100% sure. Today, I've sat here by the beautiful lake of to tell you about a book. You can't see shit. A book called Warriors. I cannot keep this on for too long, or my battery will stall and I'll be stuck here for like way too fucking long. So you're gonna have to just deal with the shitty lighting. Are you gonna be able to deal with that? Are you gonna be able to deal with that? Because if you can't deal with that, I think this is a better angle. I'm more creepy. I look like something's gonna be behind me. But that couch was getting a little secluded. The couch was becoming a little too creatively restraining. That's a good excuse for saying I don't want to be home. There's a car going past, and if I act really normal, they won't know I'm a crazed man that is driven out of his home to talk about warrior cats. Unless they rob me. Okay, they're not gonna rob me, that's fine. There's lots of benefit to being here, unlike being perceived as a complete creep. There's the fresh air. Check it out. What are you doing here?
Twig Kit, if you take one more step into the medicine den,
You can't see because he's a fucking
pick you
idiot.
up
So
and throw you
we're gonna
as
embrace
far as I
outdoors.
can in any
We're gonna
direction.
embrace
You could hit
nature
a wall,
while we talk
or
about
you could land
one of the
safely in
heaviest hitting
fresh hill
books
pile. But
called The Shadow Book. You can't see it. You can't see it because Jayfeather's fucking blind. So it kind of works. So this video, or this book, was something that I kind of had big hopes for. Well, think of it this way. We listened to, or we were with Firestar for like the first huge series. We were with him for a big special, and whenever we moved away from him to talk about the other cats, like Short Ginger, Angry Dad Figure, Fall Damage Woman, it was kind of something where I was like, okay, if we're replacing Firestar, we better be replacing him with something good. And they did. The group was really cool, and yeah, it kind of just shrunk down to being Brambleclaw and Squirrel Flight, but as this car coming towards us will agree, they can't outrun them. What does that mean? Pretty much what I'm trying to say to you is that it held the bar, right? It replaced Firestar, but it kept my interest and I cared. Now we're replacing those characters, so it better be fucking good to replace 2 generations of cats, and they delivered. J. Paul is one of the most egotistical, downright rude, nastiest pieces of shit to ever be written in a book, and I love him. You have no idea. I love him so much. He's everything. He's like Aiden, but if Aiden was blind, right, Aiden? It's literally like amazing. Holy crap! I cannot tell you how much J. Paul has went from like an unknown character to like S tier so quickly. He is amazing. I love him. He's such a dick. I think they handle the idea of writing a blind character so well. Like, so well. And, it's so interesting how they do it. It kind of continues the prophecy of, like, 3 of your children's children will be, like, whores or something. I think that's what they said. I don't know, like, Skywatcher was loopy, man. I don't know what he told us, but, like, it was really interesting. I will talk about Lion Paw and Holly Paw, but I kind of care more about J Paw than anything. It's such an interesting way to write. You read a blind character in a non-visual media, which is super difficult because you'd have to describe everything from his perspective, and they do it really well. There's never once where I felt that J-Paw was awkwardly described or described in a way that wasn't natural. If anything, it felt super fluid, the way he saw the world and the way that he perceived other people. A lot of the time, I was kind of on his side of, can we stop underestimating him all the fucking time? Like, it makes sense why he's such a dick, but at the same time, oh my god, he's such a dick, and I love him. I love him. There isn't even the voice, Kevin McLeod. No, not Kevin McLeod. We aren't today. It's McLeod Andrews. The voice of, like, shut the fuck up, asshole. It's so well done. I don't have my gun with me.
What?
Which is a little sad. I normally would have my, like, I wish I could make the joke that I made last time, but I can't bring my gun outside because I'll probably get swatted and arrested, which is a little transphobic, but, like, I don't know, Ricky or something.
What?
The book basically follows Squirrel Flight and Bramblecock's kits, right? They're not. There's no way in hell that those are Squirrel Flight's kits. I'm calling it right fucking now. Here's my game theory that's gonna be completely fucking wrong. They're totally leaf pool and crow feathers. 100%. Imagine if I was right about all that. Holy shit, imagine if I was right about that. I don't know, that'd be a crazy twist, but, like, I have it in the back of my smile. Like, it's somewhere in the darkness that you can't see right now. It's somewhere. Maybe if I, like, why? I could have done this, but then my battery in my car could die. It's fine, I'll risk it. So, yeah, it is totally, like, it is totally based on those 3. The book starts off with me already kind of disagreeing with Firestar. They did it so casually. They were like, so, guys, there's some, like, baby foxes in our land. Yeah, that's great. Why don't we just fucking send some guys out to kill them? Why? Fuck you, that's why. You know what? We're going outside to explain the rest of this. Follow me. Follow me. So, what I ended up doing, just there, I hope you realize, is I ended up breaking my stand, which is just great. I really enjoy Jesus' love sometimes. But we're out in Creepy Field, and I thought this would be a great, actually, place to talk about how J-Paw kind of perceives the world in general. Because it's dark, and you can't see shit. So maybe it would be a really good, like, allegory for, like, blind people. And maybe Twitter might call me a little ableist, but it's funny. So, the way they perceive J-Paw is it's all through kind of touch and feel and scent. He's pretty great at picking up different herbs. He's pretty great at picking up different people's emotions. He's pretty great at most things because it kind of comes down to scent and texture and feeling over really anything else. I really hope that this audio isn't just the entire fucking time, because oh my god, I would go a little mentally insane. But the way they describe it doesn't feel unnatural, nor does it feel very forced. If anything, it feels pretty great. It feels like a very fresh perspective. He's very insightful on the world around him. He's also very insightful on other people's emotions, even if that's a little different than how you would normally describe them, if you can see. It's such a kind of interesting start to everything, because it kind of starts off with Firestar just wanting to kill children, and I'm not on board with that. I like fox cubs. In fact, I think they're pretty cool. I don't know if you guys have heard of them. They're like really cute and small and red. Kind of just adorable little fuckers all round. Where's my car keys? Bryce? I mean Liam? What the fuck? Right. I have an idea. It's such a dumb idea. It's like the stupidest fucking idea you'll ever see. I gave up on the idea because the camera fell. So it kind of starts off with Jay Paul, the absolute Giga Chad he is, was like,
You know what? I'm kind of tired of your fucking bullshit. I'm gonna go kill those fox babies just to show how cool I am.
that's actually a line he says in the books as well. That's a definitive line. It's like when Firestar was like,
Gotcha now, you fucking moron, bitch.
that was a real line too. You trust me, right? You wouldn't look it up. So, J. Paul goes on this kind of adventure where he falls down a lot of holes. He kind of just is blind still, which kind of stops him from... The guy's going on a run. It stops him from, like... He finds the foxes. The foxes are big. He's small. He runs away. He falls down a cliff. And Leaf Pool shows her face for the 2,927th cameo. And is like... Ever tried cock? So... The book kind of follows mostly... Lion Paul's kind of a secondary character, which is a little sad. I like him a lot, but we kind of focus on Holly Paul and J. Paul for a lot of the book. Like, Lion Paul has like a big fight against the dogs at the end, but like, no one dies and nothing happens. So it kind of never really happened. But whatever. Holly Paul and J. Paul both want to do the opposite than each other. One wants to be a medicine cat and wants to learn how to help their clan.
The other knows how much a medicine clan
Fucking sucks. But dude, have you ever seen a medicine bitch? Never. I get those. I think that's what he said. I'm not really sure. Finally found a good place to record after ages. You have been on the desktop, you have been outside in the river, you have been up my ass, but I finally found a good place. I'm going insane. I just want to talk about Funny Warrior Cats book. That's all I want to talk about. So listen. So, J. Paw and Holly Paw both want to do each other's jobs. And as you saw from the line that was in the book, can we have it quoted? Thank you. It's a very important quote and I would hate for you to forget it. We kind of focus on that, and we kind of focus on the two kind of realizing they aren't right for it. Holly Paw bumps into Cinderpaw, which isn't Cinderpelt, is Cinderpelt. It's Cinderpelt. Cinderpelt's back! Oh my god, we finally got Cinderpelt back. It's so great. Outside got dark so quickly. Like, we got Cinderpelt back. She's now adorable baby that gets to live her life as a warrior as she always wanted to, and Leafpool figured it out by seeing the little, like, the little gay that Cinderpelt has always done, and they always described it as she does, but that either way, it was awesome. So Holly Paul kind of slowly realizes that they're about to get robbed by the incoming car, and it's like, I don't really know if I know how to fight these guys off, or I kind of suck at, no, I suck at herbs. God, being a medicine cat sucks, and I kind of just wish I could cause violence. So she eventually comes to the idea that maybe becoming Leaf Pool's medicine cat apprentice isn't for her, and she sits down and she has an adult conversation about it. Then J Paul's like, fuck this bitch, I don't want to be like, I want to be a warrior, but I don't want to work with the one-eyed bitch. I want to just fucking, I'm great in everything I do. Eat shit, and I love him for it. Eventually he sneaks up and he does a cannonball into the fucking pool of dreams. The oh my god. It's literally, it's, you know, that one little thing, like, you know what it's called, but your brain is like holding that information. It's the place that they go to all the time. The vision pool. The fucking, oh my god. Do you know what it's called?
What the fucking shit you done the mic for? Playing your fucking mouth, mate. I'm a grown man. You sent me a message first, yeah? I live in Smethwick, Birmingham. If you want the fucking brawl, come down to Smethwick, ask for Danny G. I'll come out of my house and I'll break your fucking legs.
It's just saying slurs. So eventually, J. Paul is kind of like, I kind of want atmosphere. Eventually, J. Paul makes it to the pool. Oh my god, I can't remember the name of it. And the magical pool, obviously, the magic pool, the dream pool where they see the star cloud. They make it there, and he kind of just shows up in other people's dreams, and Leaf Pool's like, holy shit, what are you doing here? Are you seriously making it into other people's dreams? This is like the most insane thing I've ever heard. It literally breaks all laws of physics that I've ever seen. And this motherfucker's response. I love him. So eventually, he makes his way to the Dark Forest, and Tiger Star is like, so J. Paul refuses, and Leaf Pool shows up, not Leaf Pool, Spotted Leaf shows up, and it's like, hey, you need to be a medicine cat. What? But I get bitches. No, like, literally, it's your destiny. You're blind. Like, you have you can tell when a cut's infected from a mile away. You're literally, no, you're stinky. You're stinky. Just shut the fuck up. Just go to sleep. Literally chloroforms him. Like, that's all I can see that scene has. It's not like a gentle go to sleep. It is chloroforming. So eventually, they all have a big talk. They swap their jobs. J. Paul, not Jayfeather, I don't know his name's Jayfeather yet. J. Paul becomes the medicine cat, medicine cat apprentice, and is just a grumpy cunt. And Holly Paul learns how to fight better. There's attack with dogs, there's a load of other stuff. But overall, this book should have just been called J. Paul. Everyone's a cunt apart from J. Paul. Love him. Cool. I love J. Paul. I cannot describe to you how much I love J. Paul. He is amazing, and I would die for J. Paul in every single way. Physical, emotional, spiritual. I love him. He's great. So it ends with this weird kind of thing where he sees Knight's, my god, am I having that big of a stroke? Skywatcher. Or the other names. Oh my god, it's like my name. It's like my name. It's like... Anyway. So basically he goes into a dream and he sees Firestar getting the prophecy about him. And he's like, I'm gonna fuck up Firestar. No, I'm gonna fuck up StarClan with my brothers and sisters. We are like the elite. You're scum. And then that's where it ends. So what J. Paul basically does the entire game is slay, get bitches. Does he get bitches? No. Lion Paul, on the other hand, oh my god, he is simping for this Heathertail. Heathertail is got many qualities to her. She's a woman. She's there sometimes, and she asked if like she wanted berries. He wanted berries. Pretty much head over heels already. But yeah, overall the site is in general one of the coolest books and carries such a huge weight. This is the third group of cats generational wise that we've been through to swap main characters with. And not only are we ditching like kind of Firestar and moving on and then ditching Squirrel Flight and everything and they're becoming side characters, it really had a huge balls to hold to make me still interested, and it did. I love J-Paw. I don't know if I've made that apparent. Cinderpaw, I am so in love with. I cannot wait to see what they do with her. I think it's gonna be awesome. It's so good to see like Cinderpaw back in the life that she deserved, and yeah, it's just cool in general.
Greetings.
Is that leaf pool?
Sometimes I just go look at the great oak.
Yeah, I didn't.
Magnificent, don't you think?
Grey Stripe's back. So, there's one thing that I'm not particularly happy with, along with this car, is kind of how they're handling a lot of these big returns. Cinderpelt's death, Grey Stripe's return. I actually kind of just want to be with Firestar for those moments. Give me a little time with Firestar. A little time for his reactions. A little time for Grey Stripe's reaction to Cinderpelt. A little time with the OGs wouldn't be too much to ask for. Because to assume I don't care is a little sad. I care about them. I also want to learn about these new cats, but I care about the old relationships. I care about Squirrelflight so much, and I want to know more about her. I care about Brambleclaw so much. I care about all these characters, and I think it kind of struggles with putting these guys on the sidelines so quickly when we come to a new series. It is something that I kind of iffy about, but I think I've described everything that makes this kind of series, or this book, great. And I think I'm finally ready to move on to the Piss River. I think that's what it's called. It's really beautiful though, isn't it? It's a really pretty view. Hopefully I can find my couch again. I really miss it. I was good at giving you guys time here, being like, oh, it's a really sympathetic ending because he went outside and he was able to like chill and stuff and talk about like his whatever. I'm scared of the dark, so I'm actually gonna get out of here.